Good morning, good morning, good morning. Kiss up to God. To God be the glory for all the wonderful works that He does. Thank you, God, for another do over. Thank you, God, for the brand new grace and brand new mercies. Thank you, God, for life, health, and strength, for family, for friends. Thank you, God, for this day we've never seen before. And God, if we have that opportunity to say, I'm sorry, allow it. Because I'm sorry can restore and can recover a whole lot of things. Good morning. I am Jennifer Brooks. I'm your Southern Belle. I'm blessed to be here today, as usual. This morning I'm coming on because yesterday I did the video that I did yesterday. I posed a question because I had two sides of why women lose interest. I was hoping that men would chime in and tell me why men lose interest, but of course not. But it's all good. But I did have some a couple of people comment, and I had someone comment about knowing your person's love language. Now that's a subject or a topic that I don't think we talk about a lot, or I don't think we think it's important. But how important is it in a relationship? Your love language. Let me tell you what it is first. Some of you already know, but you know how I do with Google. Okay, love language. It's a person's characteristics, means of showing love and care for another. Love language is a person's preference or preferred way of expressing and receiving love. This concept was introduced by Dr. Gary Chapman in his 1992 book, The Five Love Languages, um, based on his work as a marriage counselor. So I'm gonna give you those five love languages and see if one of them or you or either your partner or either you don't realize. Okay, the first love language is quality time. Quality time, of course, is spending time with a partner and giving them your undivided attention. Quality time don't mean coming over and they cooking dinner for you. You coming over, you watching football. You coming over, you play the game. Quality time is spending that time with them where it's you and them. Quality time. That's number one. Number two is words of affirmation. That's giving compliments and telling a partner how much you care about them. And that's important because, women like to know when they're looking good. You know, we are who we are. We like to be our little princesses and prima donnas. So it feels good for you to tell us how we look. It makes us feel good. But men like that too. Let a man come looking sharp and you don't say, baby, you looking sharp. You know what I mean? They like the compliments too, no matter what they say, no matter how manly they are. But if you looking sharp with, the outfit, let them know, compliment them. They love that also. Physical touch. That's kissing and hugging and holding hands with your partner. Now that one is sticky because see, everybody don't like physical touch. I know men like it more, but see, women think about physical touch differently than men. When it says kissing, hugging, and holding hands, that's physical touch to a woman. She loves that. You know what a man's physical touch is. You know what they like. But if he give you your physical touch, hey, it'll lead to something else, right? So you both be satisfied. Anyway, um, number four is act of service, which is doing something helpful or kind for a partner, such as, baby, I'll cook tonight. You lay back and chill. I'll do the dishes. I'll help the kids with the homework. Acts of service. Women love to sit back and say, oh, shoot, my man cooked dinner last night. Or my man did this for me. Or my man did that for me. We love bragging. And a man loves to brag too. That my woman put a killing on that, on pressing that on suit for me, or anything that you can do for them that makes them feel, like they can, boast about it. You know what I mean? So that act of service is important. And then receiving gifts. Receiving gift is valuing the time and effort put into selecting a gift rather than the gift itself. The one, the love language. I'll never talk about love language. Between a mother and a child, but I love when my son picks out my birthday cards and my Mother's Day card and stuff because I can tell he takes his time and read the card because all the cards that he's given me these how many ever years, I ain't telling y'all my age. But they're always cute. I can't wait to open them because they're always special. So you can tell there was somebody go in and just pick up a card. I'm a little guilty for that. We running late. You go in and be like, okay, birthday, 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 anniversary. You pick up a card without even reading it. And you stuff the money in or you sign it at the end and give it to them. It is a difference when you do that and when you pick out something that shows who you are or the person that you are to them. So that means they take their time. So I'm just throwing that one in there. That has nothing to do with a relationship with a partner. That's just a relationship between a mother and her child. And that's a good love language too. I love you, Bob. It don't always have to be about a relationship, but it could be about loving a person, or caring about a person enough to take your time and get what you know that they would like or get their personality. So it lets you know that you take your time and you do that for them. And I was like, well, how important is love language? So I looked that up. How important is love language? It helps you know your partner better. It gives you that discernment of how your partner feels about you or how you feel about your partner. It gives you that, okay, well, I know his love language, so I know how to please them. And we don't try to please each other enough. We're too busy doing other things besides pleasing. And that helps. Um, it helps a lot. It helps a lot. It gives you insight on the person that you're spending all this time with. And if you're spending the time with the person, you should know their love language. You should know what they like and what they don't like. And it's good to sit down and talk about it. And it's okay to actually tell the person, listen, I don't like physical touch. A gift is not that important to me. I'd rather for you to do something else. I don't mind cooking every night. You don't have to cook anything to let them know. Okay, well, shoot, I don't have to do the acts of service. I'll concentrate more on the physical touch. She'd rather for me to hold her hand than to cook dinner or anything that the affirmations. She loves when I notice that she has a new pair of earrings on or she got her hair done. Those things. Because I remember, I think I've said this in one of my other videos. I remember, like really getting this outfit together. I got someone to tailor it for me to make sure it was perfect, to go out. And I went out with a friend and he never even said anything. Never said, you look nice, nothing. And that kind of bothered me in a way because I know what I did to make sure that I looked a certain way. Like everybody around me, all the men around was complimenting me. One he was staring at me so hard from across the way. I looked at me. He actually did walk up and he said, I'm sorry that I was staring, but you look very, very pretty. You look beautiful. That red looks nice on you. So those things are important to the person that you're with because that means you're not even noticing her or you don't even care to make them feel good or comfortable within the relationship. But that's me. Everybody is not into the love language thing, and everybody say they know their partner. So if you do, then that's fine. Some people don't have to do all these things, and if you don't, that's fine. But if you do pick up and realize some of the things that really your partner really like, because like I said, this came from Dr. Chapman and he deals with marriages, and I'm sure he probably talked to a lot of married couples, and these are some of the things that they probably repeated. He probably heard all the time the same thing, so maybe he gathered that together. I never read the book, but it just told me in Google that he's the one that came up with 5 different love languages. So if you want to look on it more, like I say, his name is Dr. Gary Chapman. His book was written in 1992, 5 love languages. If you want to pick it up or if you want to research a little bit more to look up that for yourself for personal reasons, and talk to your mate and see what they like and see what's going on and see, why she's crying or why he's acting funny. And it's because maybe you miss one of these five different languages that you're not picking up on your partner. Who knows? It's worth a try. Anything to save a relationship. All right, if you think anybody needs to hear this, please share. My name is Jennifer Brooks. I am your Southern Belle, and I am on the right road now. Y'all have a blessed day now. You hear? God bless.